So, we're doing a follow up today from Paranormal Activity 1, me and the kids, because I got speakers so we could hear it better, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And, so what do you think? Do you think it was a little bit more scary, or?
I thought it was a tiny bit more scary. I definitely heard a lot more of the little sounds, the rumbling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think that made any impact on it, or?
It definitely made it scarier because I could feel the vibrations on the couch.
From the subwoofer? That's an interesting aspect. I didn't think about that with the sound. And it's hard to tell because you guys had seen this already, so do you think that impacted it a little bit?
No.
It was still just as scary?
A little less scary.
Because you knew what was coming, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know exactly when. That's why it was still the same amount scary.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the sound definitely adds a little something to it, though. Do you think it would have been more scary if we'd have had the sound the first time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you think?
Because I didn't know what was gonna happen, and I felt the vibrations on my back, and it would be more loud, and you'd hear the humming and buzzing first. The first time you were around. It was fun watching it the second time because I knew what to pay attention for.
Yeah. Well, that's another matter. So, that's kind of into a little bit of theory that I have about these movies is if the sound enhances the scares or takes away from. Because the sound is there, that humming, that low rumbling noise is there, so that way it triggers your brain to go, oh, something spooky is about to happen. So then your brain starts anticipating it more. And then when it does happen, you've already got this little bit of adrenaline buildup because you think something's going to happen.
What is adrenaline?
Triggers your fight or flight response. And it's something that courses through your body to make it respond faster to things.
Because adrenaline was mentioned a lot in a book I just recently finished.
Oh. So, anyways, watching it the second time, this is only, a week later? 2 weeks?
Oh.
So, what did you notice more this time?
The keys and the humming, buzzing.
Which are just a product of the sound. But in the movie itself, beyond that, did you pay attention to anything more, or were you just trying to watch it?
I was just trying to watch it, but I did realize is that when they call the guy over again, he's trying to make him stay and help.
The second time?
Yeah.
Did you miss that the first time or something?
I missed it the first time.
Oh.
I noticed that the first time we watched it, I thought there was only one scratch on the picture. This time I realized there was three.
What else did you notice? You kept trying to talk to me about things during the movie.
The first time I wanted to ask you a question about the blue thing that was in the attic, because there was a blue thing. It was triangle shaped and it had a little light on it.
Are you talking about the picture that he found?
It didn't look like a picture when I was in the attic, if it was a picture.
I don't know. There's a whole bunch of just random stuff up there. I don't know.
And I was paying attention to the footsteps this time, but I couldn't catch them.
Paying attention to what?
The powder footsteps.
I know, but what were you trying to figure out?
I just didn't notice them coming into the room until he replayed it.
Because he has to lighten it up when he replays it for you to see.
Oh.
That's part of the scariness of when you first see it happen, is that you just hear the footsteps happen, and then he turns the light on, and then all of a sudden there's footprints there.
And also, you said her face did change a little bit. It looked like shadows, and I was trying to pay attention to that, but couldn't catch it.
You still didn't catch it? Goodness gracious.
But her face does turn paler right before she hisses into the camera.
I suppose that might just be lighting. Is there anything else?
No.
Do you have anything else?
I realized that, the demon, it got to the bed and then stopped when he did the powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of the point there.
I got a theory about why maybe he bit her. Maybe that's how she gets possessed.
I think that's the implication in the movie, yeah.
Because it looked like a rash and some of the veins were more standing out around it.
It looked like something was kind of infecting her.
Yeah.
And then after that, she starts acting really super weird.
Yeah.
I think that's what the movie's trying to say there. Well, anyways, that was just us following up, watching it again with better sound quality this time. Probably won't do that with any of the other ones because we already have better sound now. But, like I said, I think part of the reason why I wanted to get the speakers for better sound anyways, but I thought I'd take the opportunity to see if that makes any difference in the scariness of some parts. Because there are certain parts where it introduces the sound and it does make it quite a bit scarier. I think there's some other parts where they could maybe tone it down a little bit or not use it right away. I don't know, I'll talk a little bit more about that in my more in-depth review on my own and maybe with a friend who just recently decided he might maybe want to talk with me about this stuff. So that'll be a lot more interesting than just me talking about in a podcast. Anyways, have fun.